Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Story Time. This is a very special edition getting ready for Halloween. Yay! Oh, I love Halloween. And friends, for those of you who celebrate Halloween, I think it's about 7 days from today. So it's next week, but I bet you've already got your costume ready. And maybe you've bought some treats to give out for Halloween, or maybe you've been to a party for Halloween. Oh, such a fun time of year, friends. So let's get started because I'm really excited to read this fun story to you. But before we start the story, let's do our warm-up and we'll do library time today. Do you remember library time? Of course you do. All right, so remember it's slap and clap, just like this. I knew you'd remember. Okay. Here we go. We are at the library and it's story time. We are at the library and it's time to rhyme. We are at the library because we love to read. We all know that it's the place for finding what you need. We are at the library and we have so much fun looking through the greatest books, Halloween books, and seeing everyone. Yay! Hi, everybody. So excited to have you here today. Let me get my story time cushion before we get any further so I can get comfortable. Today, I don't have an orange pillow because orange, of course, is one of my favorite colors for Halloween, but I have something close. Yellow today, like a Halloween sun, right? Okay, let me take a seat on that and get comfortable. Are you comfortable? Okay, good. All right, we're both comfortable. Now, before we start our story, I thought we'd do another little slap and clap, but this is called a pumpkin chant. You see, I have 1, 2 pumpkins joining me today with a little bit of a ghost friend here and a ghost friend there. Yeah. Well, this is a pumpkin chant. It's really easy. And we're going to do it like we did library time. It goes like this, slap and clap. And it's a pumpkin chant. So it goes, pumpkin, 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 bread. And you put your hands flat like this, okay, like a piece of bread. Pumpkin, 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 head. Now touch your head, okay. Pumpkin, 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 pie. Let's make a pie like a circle. Can you make your arms as round as a pie? Okay. Pumpkin, 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 eye. You've got 2 of them. Don't poke yourself in the eye, though. Pumpkin, 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 cake. Now, layer cake, right? Let's do layers. Pumpkin, 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 shake. Can you shake with me? Pumpkin, 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 stew. Let's act like we're stirring a stew. Pumpkin, 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 boo! You got it? All right, let's try it together. You ready? Here we go. Pumpkin, 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 bread. Pumpkin, 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 head. Touch your head. Pumpkin, 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 pie, like a round circle. Pumpkin, 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 eye. Pumpkin, 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 cake, layer cake. Pumpkin, 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 shake. Pumpkin, 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 stew. Stir up that stew like a witch's brew. Pumpkin, 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 boo! Gotcha! All right, yay! Very good. Okay, you ready for our story? Our Halloween story? Okay, it's a great one. It's a trick-or-treating story. It's called When the Ghosts Went Floating. And this is by Kim Norman. Pictures, the illustrator is Jay Fleck. Do you remember what an illustrator is, friends? It's the person who draws the pictures. Good. And the author is the person who writes the book. That's Kim Norman. All right, the ghost went floating. Let's get started and see. They're going to go trick-or-treating together. And thank you, Macmillan, for permission for using your titles. This has been wonderful. Oh, we're going to start with a ghost. You ready, friends? Okay, this is going to be a counting book, too, so we're going to learn our numbers. All right, here we go. The ghosts went floating one by one, boo-rah, boo-rah. When Halloween had just begun, boo-rah, boo-rah. The ghosts went floating one by one, the skeletons rattled and joined the fun, and they all marched up the hill in the chill by the light of the moon, 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 moon. Does it sound like a song? You're right, sounds familiar. All right, here we go. The witches cackled 2 by 2, boo-rah, boo-rah, while whipping up a bubbly brew, boo-rah, boo-rah. The witches cackled 2 by 2, they cranked their motors and off they flew. And they all swept up the hill in the chill by the light of the moon, 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 moon. See who's next? 3 by 3. The mummies stumbled 3 by 3, boo-rah, boo-rah. They tattered fabric and flying free, boo-rah, boo-rah. The mummies stumbled 3 by 3, their murmurs echoing frightfully. And they all limped up the hill in the chill by the light of the moon, 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 moon. Okay, let's see who's next. Got mummies. The werewolves wandered 4 by 4, boo-rah, boo-rah. They howled at each other and every door, boo-rah, boo-rah. The werewolves wandered 4 by 4. They crashed the carts at the grocery store. Cute. And they all stalked up the hill in the chill by the light of the moon, 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 moon. Oh, look at the werewolves. Let's make sure there's 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And next we'll do 5. Okay, let's see what 5. Zombies. Oh, they're cute little zombies. The zombies lumbered 5 by 5, boo-rah, boo-rah, along a dark and winding drive, boo-rah, boo-rah. The zombies lumbered 5 by 5. You'd never guess that they weren't alive. And they all lurched up the hill in the chill by the light of the moon, 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 moon. All right. What's next? Goblins. Oh my goodness. 6 of them. Can you count 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The goblins galloped 6 by 6, boo-rah, boo-rah, while waving clubs and pointy sticks, boo-rah, boo-rah. The goblins galloped 6 by 6. They dragged their knuckles on sidewalk bricks, and they all trooped up the hill in the chill by the light of the moon, 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 moon. Oh, we've got vampires next. Oh my goodness. The vampires hovered 7 by 7, boo-rah, boo-rah. They swooped and looped in 7th heaven, boo-rah, boo-rah. The vampires hovered 7 by 7 as clocks and belfries chimed 11. And they all flapped up the hill in the chill by the light of the moon, 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 moon. See what's next? Okay, we've got 7, so I think we're at 8. 8, oh my goodness. Ghouls. Oh, look at those silly ghouls. The ghouls went drooling 8 by 8, boo-rah, boo-rah, erupting from a sewer grate, boo-rah, boo-rah. The ghouls went drooling 8 by 8 because Halloween is their favorite date. And they all swarmed up the hill in the chill by the light of the moon, 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 moon. Here they go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All All right, we're getting to 9 now. Oh, 9 monsters. The monsters plotted 9 by 9, boo-rah, boo-rah, while chased by Dr. Frankenstein, boo-rah, boo-rah. The monsters plotted 9 by 9. They staggered in a jagged line, and they all stopped up the hill in the chill by the light of the moon, 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 moon. Can you get what's next? What's after 9? 10. You're so smart. 10. The crowd paraded 10 by 10, boo-rah, boo-rah, all tramped in line like army men, boo-rah, boo-rah. The crowd paraded 10 by 10. They turned a corner and stopped, but then, and they all flocked up your street. Trick or treat. Trick or treat, everybody! Oh, wasn't that a fun one? Oh my goodness, and we got to count up to 10? I love that one. The ghost went floating. That's how it all started. All right, friends, let's do one more little song, okay? Let's do Pumpkin, Pumpkin on the Ground. Now this one is like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, but it's going to be Pumpkin, Pumpkin on the Ground. How'd you get so big and round? Once you were a seed so small, now you are a great big ball. Okay? Pumpkin, pumpkin on the ground, and you can tap the ground or pat the ground. How'd you get so big and round? Okay? And we're going to sing it like you'd sing Twinkle, Twinkle. You ready? Can you do it? I know you can, especially getting ready for Halloween, right? All right, here we go. So pretend I'm tapping the ground, because you won't be able to see me if I tap all the way down there. Okay, so it goes like this. Pumpkin, pumpkin on the ground, how'd you get so big and round? Once you were a seed so small, now you are a great big ball. Pumpkin, pumpkin on the ground, how'd you get so big and round? Yay! I knew you could do it. That's a fun one, isn't it? I think that's a fun one. I like that one a lot. Okay, one last thing. Let's do some wiggling. Let's do some wiggles. Okay. I don't know if you'll remember this from a while ago. Let's see if I can find it here. Okay, just to remind myself, okay, to how I want to wiggle. All right, let's do first. I wiggle my fingers. Can you wiggle your fingers? Okay. I wiggle my toes. Wiggle your toes. I wiggle my ears. And I wiggle my nose. That was easy. I wiggle my shoulders. Can you wiggle your shoulders? Okay. I wiggle my chin. I stretch out my arms. And I pull them back in. Okay, here's the tricky part. I wiggle my elbows. I wiggle my knees. Here's my knee. I'm going to wiggle it. I hop like a bunny. Hop, hop, hop. I smile and say, cheese. Give me a big smile. Now all my wiggles are out of me, and I'm as still can be. Can you be still like a statue? That's a fun one, isn't it? Very good. Okay, last song I have for you. We're going to go to the moon. Yeah! But a special Halloween trip to the moon, friends. We're going to zoom, 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 climb onto my broom. Okay? Instead of going to the moon, climb onto my broom. And then it's if you want to go at night, climb my broom and we'll take flight. Zoom, 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 climb onto my broom. All right, you ready? All right, let's do that clapping like we do when we do zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, here we go. Zoom, 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 climb onto my broom. Zoom, 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 climb onto my broom. If you want to go at night, climb my broom and we'll take flight. Zoom, 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 climb onto my broom in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Very good. That was the special Halloween version of Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. I hope you liked it. All right, friends, we're going to do our closing rhyme, and then I'm going to have some special Halloween bubbles for you to blow with me. All right? All right. So let's do wave high. That's how it starts, right? Wave low. I think it's time. I have to go. But first, wave your elbows and wave your toes. Wave your hips and wave your nose. I mixed it up this time. Wave your ears and blink your eyes. Wave your hands and say goodbyes. Yay! Let's get those bubbles. Let me get those bubbles ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, bubbles, you and me. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles in the air. 1, 2, 3, bubbles, you and me. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles everywhere. Yay! We gotta love bubbles. Aren't they the best? Now, you ready for your stamp? All right, I've got the stamp. I've got a special pumpkin stamp just for you. Actually, a jack-o'-lantern, isn't it? Yeah. All right, let's put out your hands. 1, 2, and I'll get my stamp pad ready for you. Here we go. Boop. There's 1, and boop. There's 2, just for you. Thanks for joining me, friends, for a special Halloween story today. And be safe next week when you're out and about getting those treats. And have a very happy and safe Halloween. We'll see you again soon. Oh, and come in and show us your costumes. If you're dressing up, come on into the library and show us your costumes. All right, take care, everybody.